Mike King Biz, the premier business media brand covering and connecting Central Virginia. It's home to Mike King Biz Radio, producer of On the Mic with Mike RBA, which airs on ESPN Richmond 106.1 FM, The Choice 105.3 FM, and worldwide on IBGR.network. Follow Mike King Biz for the best business-ish content in RVA.
Oh, I don't look like a Texan. Yes.
How about that? How about Texas? All right, so one and only Dr. Danny is here with us. Dr. Danny, another successful event. Tell us where we are and what you did today.
We are on the historic campus of Virginia Union University, executing a program from the Women's Business Center of Richmond entitled Women on Wealth. That's womanliness, entrepreneurship, affiliation, leadership, tenacity, and health.
And this is the lead up to the big spring event, which is?
Spring event is going to be April 28th. It's going to be at the Lewis Ginter Botanical Gardens, and we are looking forward to taking the content that was generated here today and blowing your mind.
That's right. Sponsorships are available.
Sponsorships. I'm gonna tell you,
get on it. Don't wait.
Don't wait. You do not have to wait until 2023. We're going to launch our sponsorship packages as well as our call for speakers in the next week.
There you go, Dr. Danny, always hitting it out the park. Very big.
You,
all right, cool. We got to run. Take care.
Biz.
Take care now. Thanks. On the Mike, ESPN Richmond, that's where we are. We're coming to you from the women's event, Dr. Danny's event. It was a smashing success. I got one of the stars who are here today. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mike.
Alrighty, so tell us who you are and what you do.
I'm Taquia. I am the Chief Excellence Officer of People ROI. I'm in the business of helping us find our potential so we can be effective in this world in our lives.
Alrighty, what are people missing and lacking these days that you see in your business?
Confidence. Mike, we're lacking confidence, we're lacking support, and honestly, this wealth session today from Dr. Danny brought that full circle. None of us can do it alone. You better find some people to your left and your right to up-level your network, and it's going to grow our net worth.
That's right. Yeah, that's what we do here. Alrighty, so how can people find information out there about you?
PeopleROI.org, or you can check me out on LinkedIn at Taquia V.
Right, really quickly, what type of businesses do you help? Like for your business, what's the sweet spot?
Yeah, women in leadership. So because I am a woman myself, I know that journey well, Mike. So I'm trying to up-level everybody whilst I grow. They say you can have anything in life you want if you just help enough others get it. So I'm trying to get it and grow others.
There you go. That's what we talk about here on the Mike. Hey, make sure you check out our sponsors and advertisers. I always say the microphone ain't free. Plus my grandkids need stuff. So we got to run. Take care now.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the Mike King here. We are at the Women on Wealth Business Summit, Dr. Danny's event here. So I got a friend of the program way back in my JFN days. Welcome to the program. You were always one. Hey, shout out to Al Green. You were one of our favorite guests because you brought something different to the program. Yes, different. Tell people who you are and what you do.
Well, my name is Konya Ford. I go by Coach K. I'm a life coach and clinical sexologist, and I work with women and couples on growing their intimate literacy.
So you told me, and what we learned was you went on what'd you go on? A one night stand that lasted how many years?
My one night stand has lasted 16 years of marriage, 20 years together, and we're still healthy, happily together.
Your social media game does work, yes. It is an attention getter.
Yes.
Alrighty, so for a couple who are out there, you talked to some women in here today, and clearly sometimes that's a tough subject that people kind of iffy on. Okay, you make people comfortable. How do you do it?
By being transparent, by being inviting, by being open, by just making it matter of fact and no shame, because it's natural. We have the feelings, we have the urges, especially as women who were born with an organ that was strictly designed for pleasure. We have to be able to be okay with speaking about that.
And sometimes, is your husband, sometimes does he smirk or laugh when you come up with something for him? Like when he has to do the social media stuff.
He's getting more engaged in it because we do our candid conversations now. So he's like, okay, I'm ready to get in front of the camera and talk about some things. And we're going to be doing some short videos for a 15 days of sex challenge. So we're fully clothed and all. So, but he's He's coming out of his shell a little bit.
Your brand, it works. So let's talk about having a winning brand, especially on something that people could be a little nervous of.
The biggest thing is to relate it to life. I try to definitely stay out of the raunchy zone. I am, a knock on wood, I am one of the very few sexologists that has never had their pages taken down, because I do not talk to it in a way that's non-educational.
That is true. And I know it because we came off of... Well, wait a second, you just can't, hold on a second, you hiding? Come on now.
That's my mama.
Hey, okay, wait a second. All right, so on the mic, the ESPN Richmond, the choice. So, Coach, this is your mom?
This is my mom.
So I see where you get the swag from.
Yes.
Yes, and she didn't deny it.
Nope.
She didn't deny it.
She will not.
So one of the things when we talk about what you do is people never question whether it is above board or excellent content. We're on radio. People say all kinds of stuff on podcasts.
Yeah.
You cannot say anything on radio, and not once did we ever get in trouble.
Right.
We laughed a bunch of times and we snickered because we're like, okay, so Mom, thank you. Nice to see you. Hey, Mom, you did good. Yo, you did good. You know, that ain't a question.
I did it twice, too. I had another one.
You have two. On the mic is Mike. Alrighty, so hey, how does it feel when your mom is standing there with you feeling pretty good at an event like this?
I loved every moment of it. You know, being able to have your mom that stands beside you and that's just open to any of this empowerment, any of this transparency, that's huge, because her generation was not always, she wasn't always able to be open.
Yes.
Exactly. So I am proud that she's able to have someone that can say, hey, talk about it. You know, she just got married again at the age of 58-ish. So she's relearning love again. And that's huge.
That is. It's once like I've been out of the whole dating scene and all that. A lot has changed in 42 years.
My gracious, yes.
Yeah. And so, a lot of stuff that goes on out there, we're in the dark ages. Well, all right, how can people find you and follow you out there now?
So on any and all social media platforms, if you look up Coach K101, that's COACHKAY 101, you will find me. Or you can go over to loveandintimacy101.com.
That's right. We got to have you back on. We got to learn something. We got to tighten up our game. So we're going to Coach K back on again. On the mic, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks now. All righty, cool. Appreciate it. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's on the mic with Mike. We're here over at the Women on Wealth event here. I got the coach here, Coach Wooten. Welcome back to the program.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you so much for having me on your show once again.
All right, so tell people who you are and what you do.
Okay, all right. Again, I'm so excited. My name is Barbinia Wooten. I'm the owner and head coach of my own women's professional basketball team, the Richmond Roadrunners. I'm so excited being here with Dr. Danny and Dean Robbins in terms of just this empowerment center with the Women's Business Center right here on the campus of my alma mater, Virginia University.
That's yes. A lot of great things happening here at VUU. Alrighty, so we talk about the basketball side of it. Let's talk now. That's the coach side. And when people say, "Hey, coach," people don't run up to you and say, "Hey, owner."
No, they say, "Hey, Coach Wooten."
Hey, Coach. Let's talk about the business side of it. What that takes to make dreams come true with that.
Well, number one, it definitely takes a lot of hard, what I call sweat equity. You definitely have to get out into the community. You have to come to events like this where you're networking, you're meeting individuals, you're basically branding yourself. You're telling people why they should join your business or why they should even invest in your business. And I'm so excited right now. The business side of it is that you definitely got to get out and you got to network and you got to meet other people that have a common interest in your business and they want you to be valued, like to the city of Richmond or to the state of Virginia, where we can basically allow individuals to see that owning a small business is definitely doable.
All right, from the coaching standpoint, when you're out there, you see the light. Come on, you try and teach, and then game happens, and then you see what you had coached them up on, and they do it. What's that feel like?
Oh, wow. You know what? I remember when I was a student athlete and I would hear coaches say that, like years later, the students would come back and they would just be in awe. They would just feel so good about what they poured into them and they were able to live to tell the story. So I'm like that now. So now I really get joy out of it. I'm excited when I'm able to pour into these young ladies about them not only just playing the game, but giving back to the community, going down there, coaching in the AAU programs, the little girl programs, and then to see them grow. Like I have a couple young ladies on my basketball teams that I know that are stakeholders in the organization.
Let me ask you, what was it like the first time somebody called you coach? What did that feel like?
That's an excellent question. Now, I'm a little stumped on that. Normally, I'm not stumped, but if I can answer that question, I would say it was the opportunity to inspire and to nurture and to motivate young people.
There you go, Coach Wooten, basketball team owner. That's
Richmond Roadrunners, RVA Roadrunners.
And that's where they can find you?
They can find me on our website, which is www.rvaroadrunners.com. We're also on Instagram. That's rva.roadrunners, and we're also on Facebook. So we're out there on social media. Please subscribe to us. Matter of fact, we're also on the YouTube. We have our own YouTube channel as well. So if you want to go back out and see some of our past games from last year's and see how well we've done, I definitely encourage you to do that. Join us, subscribe to us, and we'll see you next season.
Hey, we're going to be seeing you on the mic with Mike.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm coming back with Mike.
That's right.
Give it back to Mike.
Do it. All right, there we go. We got to go. Take care now.
All righty.
On the mic with Mike, ESPN Richmond. That's where you find me, 5 to 7 a.m. Part of the Mike King Biz Radio Network here on the campus of Virginia Union University. Shar Gibson is here with us, the one and only. So welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me.
Alrighty, so tell us what we're doing here on the campus of Union.
Absolutely. So today we're having Women on Wealth, and it's a half-day professional development summit focused on helping women understand the true concept of wealth. And today, wealth stands for womanliness, entrepreneurship, affiliation, leadership, tenacity, and health. So
and this all falls right now. Oh, okay, we gotta go. Okay. All right, we'll talk to you. See you later. See you. On the mic, Mike King here. We are at the Women on Wealth Summit. Oh, hey, we got a friend of the program, Dr. Alexander. Welcome back to the program.
Hello, good to see you again.
But see, now you seem a lot more easygoing now because this isn't your event.
It was wonderful to be here as a participant. Absolutely.
The last time we saw you, you were holding everything together. So you are with the MBL. So let folks know who you are and what you're doing.
I am Derica Alexander, event strategist with the Metropolitan Business League.
And you guys are the organization that really helps small businesses, not just here in Richmond. You guys have a long reach out there as well.
Yes, we are outside of Richmond. We are outside of the city of Richmond. We're in Brunswick, and we're in the Hampton Roads, and we're extending to Northern Virginia. And I'm going to prophetically say one day we'll be out of the state as well.
There you go. You guys have something. What is it? The kids' business, the boys program coming up? You guys have a number of different things that are happening.
We have a youth entrepreneurship program coming up. Well, it's ongoing, and so we have some fantastic youth programs. We're in a lot of the high schools in the city of Richmond right now, and the young people are doing dynamic things. And we have a lot of our interns as well from the local universities are helping us in mentoring our young students in high school that have business activities.
There you go. How can people find information on MBL?
You can find information going to our website,